Hello, hello, all of my pandas and waffles. How are you doing today? Ooh, we got a whole ass party, don't we? We have Assassin, we have Apocalypse, and we got Shigdu. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone's well. It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? I was sick, and then I was busy because I work and all that, and I'm finally back streaming. It's been way too long. I hope everyone is well. Thank you all for stopping by. I do really appreciate it. I'm very excited for this game. Panda Waffle Party! Woot woot! I really wanted to stream for a while, but I've been so busy. And it's just like every day I go to do it. It's like, oh, you want to stream? No, actually, you're going to go do this thing instead. And so then I just like lied to you guys in the middle of my Discord. But we are here now, which is okay. Oh, I didn't even realize there was waffle emotes. That's adorable. Also, you guys like can't. You should. It says that I'm very loud, but if for some reason you can't hear me or something fucks up, let me know. So we're gonna play Star Wars: The Clone Wars Republic Heroes. And if you haven't seen this game before, this is a game from my literal childhood. I used to play this on the PlayStation all the time, and I haven't played this game in years. So I'm very excited to actually be able to play this game again. Let me try to figure... I don't know how I'm supposed to set up big picture mode on this, actually, because... yeah, this is gonna be weird. So, obviously, you know I play on PC normally. Well, I'm gonna be playing this on my controller attached to my PC, so it plays a little differently through Steam. Yeah, whatever, don't show me that again. Let's go. Volume's perfect. Sounds like a plan, Stan. Also, thank you to Wolves and Pizza and Necrophos. Yeah, Necrophos 2 for the follows the last couple days. I appreciate that. Let's play this game and then let's try to pull it up on screen. Let's see what happens. Why is it not playing? I don't appreciate that. I see you're a fan of our dear Panda Apocalypse. Here's a gift. Aww. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Shig, dude. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Okay, the game's not launching. I might not be able to play in big picture mode.
So I went up to him. Yes. And I stabbed him 37 times in the chest.
Carl, that kills people.
Kills people. Oh.
Thank you for the gift sub, Shigdu. I appreciate it. For those of you who don't know, Apocalypse is actually my cousin. One of the two that I did see the other day, which is why I did not stream. Not their fault, but it did happen. So that's not working big picture mode. But will the game just run on my computer? Yeah, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Apocalypse, you now have access to the happy and love emotes. Yeah, for whatever reason, the game's not running through the controller, so if I have to play keyboard mouse, I will, but I was very, very excited to play that on controller for the nostalgia of it. Apocalypse, I will blame you for whatever I feel like it. Everything is your fault. I was really excited to play this on controller. I mean, granted, I can just, like, go upstairs, personally, on my own time and play this on the controller. Like, I really wanted to do it for you guys. This game brings back a lot of... This is one of the games, like, I had a habit as a kid of restarting games that I would play. I wouldn't play them for, like, 3 months. And then I would go back and I would, like, restart them. And then I just played again. Then I played again. And I just keep always restarting it, because I loved the feeling of, like, starting a game. This is probably the game I've done the most on. And I actually did it so much that I broke our original disc. Still functions perfectly fine. Every, like, control works and things like that. But the voice dub is off. So, when they're talking, it's like a bad Japanese film, and so their mouths keep moving after the audio is done. Shigdu killed Kenny! You bastard! Murder of bad vibes. There's no bad vibes. No bad vibes are allowed. Anyone who has bad vibes is banished. Okay. Does this game just not run? Is that a thing? I'm going to be very upset if this just doesn't play, because what it looks like right now is that, like, my computer's so new that it's not letting me play this game. And that's very upsetting, because first of all, I paid for this game. I paid for a very long time ago, but I paid for this game. What in the actual fuck? Okay, well this game's not running at all, so until I figure out how to troubleshoot that, we can't play that. That's not helpful. There goes my entire plan for this. To the Shadow Realm. I really wish I had more time, but I must eat my sandwich and get to work. Enjoy the sandwich and enjoy work. I hope all is well there. That's really upsetting. I really wanted to play that Star Wars game. And now I can't, because it's not working. There goes all of my life choices. I see. So instead, I suppose, we're gonna finish Death and Taxes. Because I want to finish it so I can actually grind the achievements out of this game. Because there's a lot of them, and it's a lot of different endings. And I wanted to at least finish the story on screen before I ended up doing it. Let's change our title of the— I'm really mad. I don't know why this game didn't work. Hello, Necros. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Why didn't that work? The Star Wars game isn't loading for whatever reason why. So instead, we're gonna play a different game where people are gonna die. We're gonna be playing Death and Taxes, which if you've seen a game like Papers, Please, it's similar to that. Because I do want to finish the storyline that we had going, where I am completely subservient, and I listen to everything that fate tells me to do. Turnip Boy dies. Instead of Turnip Boy commits tax evasion, it's Death and Taxes. Yeah, that's kind of what this game is, honestly. Let us actually pull up the game so you can see it. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? If I'm much louder than the game, or if I'm too quiet, which it's not looking like that's happening on my end, let me know. The great part is, you guys still get to interact, and you get to vote on certain people's deaths. That's always fun. Tax evasion? Oh my god! Exactly, don't commit tax evasion, kids. Don't. It's bad for you. It's bad for your health. Enable streamer mode, great. So, thank you for the hydrate, I appreciate it. Anything but taxes! The only two things are inevitable are death and taxes. Thank you for the hydrate. So for those of you who haven't done this before, when there is a decision of, I can't decide who lives and who dies, because I'm just really terrible at that, you can write exclamation point die or exclamation point spare in the chat, and then for 30 seconds, you get to decide who lives and who dies. I do not have an eat redeem, because I don't usually have that much food in my room. Although I may snack in the middle of this stream, there is no doubt about that. Probably get some cookies. But we have considered it. We have talked about getting an eat redeem. Ooh, did I get a thing? Look at me, don't I look cute? Ooh, what matches this outfit though? I'm just gonna dress myself up right quick. I'm kinda leaning towards this one. I am a snack, first of all. Game idea, Manual Samuel. Yes, actually. I do really want to play that game. I've seen the full playthrough. I would love to play it. It looks really hard. And I'm gonna hate it. Yeah, no, it's Manual Samuel. I know exactly what you're talking about. It looks really difficult, and I love it. Chimpkin. I like the traditional one, personally. Oh, it doesn't like the traditional one. That one's in gray. Let's go with an all black, I'm thinking. Spicy food redeem. Yeah, we did talk about that. There is a good chance that I will end up doing that. Check your personal Facebook. Zelos, I was not gonna listen to that right now. While I was on stream.
Want Dead by Daylight later?
Yes, Zelos, we can play Dead by Daylight. Like, do you want to play Dead by Daylight right now? We can do that too. I can switch. Okay, I haven't started anything. Oh, I can't go visit Fate. Who's Fatesy? Ooh. Zelos, you're down right now. I'll play right now. I haven't started anything, so let's not get into a commitment if we don't have to. I don't go to my office yet, because I think I bought something.
I know what you think.
Don't want to start something else.
I do provide ancient, powerful witches.
Yeah, you do. The accursed goat. Okay, that's clothing. I really want the snow globe. But I'm really mad because I'm poor and can't afford the snow globe. Death by daytime. Death by daylight, actually. The Lethean Obliviators used to remove Grievous and Stick. It's an eraser. End by sunlight. It's basically Dead by Daylight just sounds like a vampire game, if we're being honest. Like, it sounds like a vampire game. Something like Blood Rain, maybe. You want to kill a bit of taxes? Do I want to be famous? No, I don't. Wow, I got 2 want to be famous spots. They really missed me. We're gonna just... Thank you, Zelos. Appreciate it. We'll do a little bit of Death of Taxes, maybe 1 or 2 days, and then we can hop on some Dead by Daylight if you want, Zelos. And we'll survive together. Can you type your responses to me? I'm sorry, didn't think I was talking that quickly. Who'd we kill last time? Crack of Dawn Leaf Blower, dead after getting struck in the head with flat iron thrown by neighbor. Leaf blowers should be banned to increase urban air quality and lower stress levels. A new fad strikes the affluent city. Endless thousands spent miraculous minerals. Local pet rock complains. Someone keeps stealing our rocks. Oh, the rock zoo. Ringleader of trafficking ring, mauled to death by tiger. They smuggled into the city. Oh yeah, we killed an animal smuggler. Another presidential campaign gone up in flames. When will the neutrals stop embarrassing themselves? Suspected fraud dies of a heart attack as police officers come knocking their door. Prosecutors say arrest is imminent. Flip, 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 flip. What's happening right now? I'm not typing response. That's too much effort. Bop the bots. Yeah, can we not kill me? I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I don't pay taxes. I don't make enough, actually. A completely pointless tool for motivation. Presented to Grim Reaper for my contribution to killing of many humans. Just boot me on Discord. Not a problem. I can do that. Ooh, well, Shig has to go to work, actually, so we probably can't. But aside from that, Shig was actually just here, not that long ago. So this is our book, where we decide who lives and who dies, but we're not going to use that just yet. I'm going to put my plaque in my desk. What do we need to do? Morning Grim, an odd hush ripples across the world. That is what happens when someone is not paying attention to their instructions. Keep this up, and the world will be nothing but vacant rooms. Good for tourism, perhaps not much else. Didn't we follow all the instructions last I remembered? Peel the avocado, guacamole, guacamole. What has this chat developed into? Jesus. Getting back on track, Fate. Okay, quote of the day. 3 humans have to die, but I have to spare any with a religious background. So I have to kill 3 of them and spare people who are religious. Anderson Weller, 46, is an economic consultant. Anderson has saved countless businesses from going completely bankrupt. Yet the only business they can't seem to save at all, for some unfathomable reason, is their spouse's DVD and CD rental shop. It just steers into failure all the time. So you are liable to die. After decades of unsuccessful attempts of turning mercury into gold, Ultar decided to utilize their alchemy talent in healthcare. They carefully mixed together chlorine and sulfur-containing compounds, and selling it as the cure for everything. I'm going to kill you. You're dying. I have no qualms about killing you. You're gonna die. Who are you? Mercury, Saint Ionin. Stupid name is what yours is. Nature was not stingy when it came to granting charisma unto Mercury. A true silver tongue, this smooth talker, could convince anyone to do almost anything. As such, they found their calling being a motivational speaker. Recently, they've included proselytizing their oeuvre. We're not doing the live-die quite just yet, but we will be very shortly. I don't know what the fuck you just said, but I don't like it. The sickest kiss flicks on Seraphima Perez. The sickest kiss flicks on the side of the Cosmopolis City. I can't read. No doubt about it. Not only that, we also get our share of the heel flips, the dolphin flips, and maybe the Nolly Casper flip, and at least one 720 Gazelle flip. There's no flip Seraphima or flip. Assassin, we're not killing people yet. We'll get there. Part-time scholar, part-time engineer, part-time musician, who delights in building their own musical instruments out of scrap and spare parts. Did anyone have a religious background? That I missed. Your name is Saint Ionis, so I think we might have to let you live. But other than that, I don't know that anyone has a religious background that I can tell. But were you the guy I don't like? Yeah, no, you, Ultar, who sells the cure for everything. You're dead. No doubt about that. Now we have to kill 2 other people. And I don't necessarily hate any of you more than I hate the other. You seem like a pretty good guy. Scholar, engineer, musician. You build medical instruments out of scrap and spare parts. That sounds unsafe, but you have good intentions, so I will let you live. So now it's between the skateboarder. I don't think she's really done anything wrong. I don't think she has to die. This guy's a motivational speaker. He just talks really pretty. They're all... Okay, so I let 2 older people live, so we can't really go by age. He's old, the other 2 people are very young. Well, she's 20, he's 46, so he's middle-aged. The question is, who gets to live and who gets to die? I'm gonna put live up here, I'm gonna put die up here, and we're gonna have you free. So we have the skateboarder. That's all she does. She skateboards, she does like every trick in existence. Should she live? Or should she die? We're only gonna kill 2 more people. So choose wisely. Live or die. Take your votes. Because we have her, we have the guy who saves businesses and a motivational speaker. Should she live? Who should die? Exclamation point spare, exclamation point die. Whoever gets the most votes wins. No opinions on her. Let's try one more on the speaker, and then if everyone's just lurking off, I'll have to make the decision myself. Exclamation point spare, exclamation point die. Should the motivational speaker live or die? Okay, you think the motivational speaker should live. We got 1 live vote. Exclamation point spare, but I'll count it in the count. If I've been saying exclamation point live, that's my bad. So these 2 right here. Okay, so we got 1 vote to live. We're gonna live. The question is whether or not I should kill the skateboarder or the guy who saves businesses. The guy who saves businesses is older, but his skill is more practical than hers is. She just does kickflips and other flips, and literally like every flip in existence. He's helping the economy. So I think we should help the economy. Speaker dot, you just voted live on the speaker. That's what the exclamation point spare was for. There must be a very bad chat delay. I'm gonna need you to tell me who else you want to die. I'm thinking the skateboarder should die and the economist should live. That's the vibe I'm getting right now. So I think we're gonna do that. And that should be... Shit, I was supposed to kill 3 people. So that means he does have to die. Well, sorry, dude. I can't erase, actually. Well, Fate's gonna be a little mad at us, but that's fine. I should have killed the businessman, but I messed up, and now Fate's gonna be mad at me, and it'll be fine. It's not a perfect run, unfortunately. Yeah, there's a pretty bad lag, unfortunately. I'll have to be more cautious about that.
Yes, there you are. Good, good.
Mr. Fate, listen, I'm sorry. Normally, you want skateboard to be spared. She just seemed impractical.
You have allowed too many to live.
I'm sorry.
You really ought to.
Listen, it was a mistake, Mr. Fate. I followed every instruction up to this point. You literally gave me a raise. Clearly, I can't be that bad.
However, I do not have the time to harangue you further at the moment.
Harangue?
Emergency has occurred.
Hello, Blue Lord. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by the stream. I hope you're well. What kind of emergency is it?
Okay, listen up and keep this to yourself.
Ooh. Is there a man in your life?
Some physicist is about to push a cart of unusual and hazardous material into the beam of a spectrometer.
Okay.
I have to see if this causes a cascade reaction of some sorts. It may prove illuminating.
I thought he was going to make a Schrodinger joke about his own cat.
Anyway, while I am gone, another will be in charge.
Who gonna be in charge, though?
Even
She
though
was
you passed
innocent, but she wasn't contributing to the businessman was innocent, too. They were both innocent. I just had to choose who lived and who died.
But it is not limitless.
Well, I like the freedom.
Therefore, you will have to continue your daily reports as usual. I will be informed of your progress.
Okay, but who am I reporting to is the real question.
Why? You are already acquainted. It will be Lady Portington.
Have you played this before? I really like it. I wanted to finish it so that way off stream I can achievement grind it. Because I was trying to play a Star Wars game, and then it didn't work, and that made me really sad. So I just went with the game that I know for a fact works, that I didn't have to, like, start and I didn't have to install it again. But I didn't have to go through a whole, like, process of starting the game and learning the storyline and all that. Because once I finish this, then I'll feel like I can start a new story-based game. Like, we have Dishonored, we have, Beyond Two Souls, which I know another viewer wants to watch. You got 2 endings. Isn't there, like... I'm not sure how many endings there are, actually. I can think of immediately at the top of my head, like, 4 of them. Why? You're already acquainted. I'm reporting to the fucking cat. Oh, you love Beyond Two Souls? So, one of my other cousins... This bitch didn't pay me because I let one person too many live. Okay. Also, hello, Robbie. How you doing? I hope you're well. So, my other cousin, Ezkeri, who you might have seen in chat before, got me a Steam gift card and was like, buy this game, I want to see you play it. Ooh, I didn't know that it looked like Elliot Page on the cover, but I wasn't sure if it was actually Elliot Page. There's nothing new in the shop. That's ended it. But I saw that, and so, my cousin had seen one ending to the game, and she was just like, I want to see if you get a different ending than the one I've seen. Because there's a lot of endings in that game last I checked. And I'm not sure what one I'm going to get, and I just know that I'm going to, like, cry.
Your visit's like the sun, regular, and warms the room.
Oh, I actually don't remember. Mortimer. Mortimer, I love Mortimer. He's such a nice person. This is a fidget spinner, but I still want the snow globe. I kind of want cat ears, though. We're going to have to save up for all of those things. Go to our Grim office here. Like, one of the achievements is literally to, like, sit in the dressing room for 2 hours, and I don't want to do that on stream, because obvious reasons. Greetings from afar, Grim. So, right after I left, mere moments it seems to me, something happened at the plant department, don't ask. As such, I need you to fill in today. Basically, as a Grim for them, I hope it's okay. 3 plants have to die. I have to kill plants. Did I just read this right? Okay, also, what did I do? Join Mercury in the Path of Glory, a commune for those who seek revelation. Okay, so he was religious. I don't know how I was supposed to realize that. It must have been that weird word I couldn't spell. Alchemists found suffocated in their own lab. Oops. Consultant driven to mental breakdown for not being able to save a local CD rental shop. Oh dear. Young skateboarder attempts to flip off death. Suffers fatal fall as a result. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Where are the bees disappearing? And weather report. Windy and dry days ahead. I kill plants. Ageratina altisma. Parent. Ageratina, also known as white snake root or richweed, is a plant that grows on cow pasture. It's half a meter tall and has small white flowers. It is almost ready to release its small seeds with fluffy white tails to the wind. Jovabara globifera got bored and bought a titty game. I have several questions, and I'm not sure which one of them I want answer to. What do you mean you bought a titty game? Because that could mean a couple of things. With a common name, Rolling Hennin Chicks is a tiny succulent who likes sunbathing. It lives on the seaside between the rocks next to a seagull nest, never moving, enjoying small things in life, like not being eaten by a snail, or not having a seagull scream at it for a moment. Did I stay a certain way? I literally cannot see my avatar, so I don't actually know what I'm doing at any time. Quercus rugar. Quercus is a really large and old oak tree in the Cosmopolis City Dog Park. It is home to a family of squirrels, also in a safe place. The local cat who likes to watch the dog and their owners will fun. Wait, so because he plays a woman in the Umbrella Academy, will they rework the character, or will he still play that role? I don't actually watch Umbrella Academy, so I'm not sure, but I would hope that they rework his character into the show. But if they want to be, like, super grossly, like, conservative and not do that, they're just gonna write him out. Yeah, because Steam recommends a lot of really gross games that may or may not be able to stream. I'm very curious what you got recommended. So I like this tree. I want to stream it. She will punish them. I actually did just see that recently. It's on the front page. Kali is a pink round clump of branched, tangled stems, each one about up to a meter long. Kali and their brothers and sisters started growing after a wildfire cleaned up a large patch of land. No other plants could survive on the dry soil. Kali enjoys traveling in beautiful architecture. Dione is a Venus flytrap. Is hidden in the grass next to a small path at a local honey farm. Almost got stepped on by a farmer, a dog, a horse, and 2 children. It is good living conditions with plenty of food available every day. No. So I really want this Venus. 3 of these have to die. Right now, I want to save the Venus flytrap in the tree. Because the tree is providing a house for the animals. It's got a cat and a family of squirrels. And I really have always wanted a Venus flytrap in my life. So I think I'm going to let them live and kill everything else. Because this isn't really helping anybody. Yeah, it's in cow pasture, but they're not eating it. This is the only plant that can live there right now, but, you know, we'll just, like, re-sod the place. And this is just a succulent. Like, its life sounds pretty depressing, honestly. So I think that's the decision I'm going to make. Unless someone wants to shout no right now, and has a very favored plant. That is what I'm going to do. I bought it for giggles, and I ended up investing 6 hours into it. Oh my god. Why is my first question. So here's what happened. Please tell me what happened, because you invested 6 hours into a game called She Will Punish Them. I'm just gonna... I want you two to live. And then, I'm gonna kill you 3. Nope, I need you to come back. Thank you very much. Thank you kindly. And you're all gonna die. And that's my verdict. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. And then once we do finally get an ending to this game, we are going to be playing Dead by Daylight with Zelos. We would play with Shigdu now. Shigdu's a little bit. Shigdu is a little busy. This game is so cute. I really like this game. I'm very happy that I bought it. I'm a little sad I never finished it, though. Which is why I'm trying to now, at least. The cat sits behind the table, very serious and official-like, ignoring your presence. I start playing with the character... That explains it. Yeah, you could probably mess with character customization on that for a while. There has to be jiggle physics. Even Red Dead Redemption has jiggle physics on the horse's testicles. They realistically move based on the temperature of the environment. Oh, you were talking about a different game, Growing Up. It's basically like BitLife, but cuter. I used to play BitLife when it was like really, really early, and then I stopped playing. I never went back to it, but they have changed a lot. After that, I was like, what now? Well, then you have to punish them because that's the title of the game. Oh my god, you're so incredibly cute and fluffy. Cough politely. So, wake up, cat, I'm supposed to report to you. As much as this would be my actual reaction, I want to be very polite because this is my boss. And fate scares me, so I'm gonna cough politely. The cat turns her head towards you, staring with her one eye open. Meow, she mutters, and places her pots and documents littered on the table. Cat repeats a sequence of contented meows. She then curls back up into a ball and closes her eyes. Well, this was useful. And the game was like, wanna conquer kingdoms? And I was like, conquer it. Ooh. I mean, yeah, you gotta... How else are you gonna get your slaves? I mean, in a game called You Must Punish Them, like, I assume that's how that works. I've returned. Oh god. I haven't done that in years, so that almost killed me. I used to be able to do this, like, really deep evil laugh, and that was... Oh my lord. The cat stares at you blinking, then proceeds to ignore my presence again. Meow, she declares as you make your way out the door. So I think I did good with the plant department. I think I just heard a pig snort. Very confused by that. I'm gonna buy the cat stuff.
You know why I was the scourge of the seas? Because ain't nothing out there that frightens me. Once we looted an ancient tomb for gods and kings long forgotten. You know what, matey? Found there the most particular set of ears. Wearing them gives ye supernatural hearing. Happened to overhear a mutineer plot that very night, so I threw them all right overboard. Fun with the fishes now they are.
Well, now I have cat ears. The completionist in me took over, and now I have to conquer every kingdom, unlock every weapon, lingerie, armor, and max up the skills and castle upgrades. Basically, I got baited with titties to be a beta tester for an RPG game. Yeah, that's literally how it happens. Completionism makes you have to do that. Which is why I'm actually playing this game, because I do want to end it completely.
All alone,
Oh.
Reaper. Power at your fingertips.
That's why I've actually been going through a lot of my games and trying to get all the achievements, because I want my Steam achievement completion percentage to go up.
Why? Because they're setting you up.
I don't believe you, random voice that's been talking to me. If I check Steam right now, my achievement completion percentage has been bumping between 32 and 33. Yeah, it's back at 33 now. It keeps bumping back and forth, but I want to get that as high as possible. Who is this? Why would they do that? They trust my abilities. Go away. I don't want you around. At all. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now. Cause you're not welcome anymore. I assume you're talking about fate, so I'm gonna ask why.
Why indeed? Because you'll never be good enough.
Well, that was rude.
You don't have what it takes to succeed. You're a void.
Your mom's a void. I'm a nobody. What if I make a mistake? You're trying to rattle me. I'm in real sick of your attitude.
Only got yourself to blame. It's never us.
Who the fuck are you?
Something's not right. You can feel it in your bones.
I'm not entirely certain I have bones, actually.
He's seeing you.
I know I have a skull, and that's about it. I had the intention of playing with the customization, getting a refund, but no, I checked the clock, it was 12 AM when it worked tonight. Oh my god. I don't think I've gotten sucked into a game that heavily in a while. Like, I got sucked into an RPG until like 3 AM when I had 9 AM class. Like, it wasn't that bad. Excuse me. Okay, we're back to people. Alright, we're back to normal. The plant department got their act together. However, you should be intimately familiar with the drill by now. We mitigate chaos and bolster order. 2 humans have to die. Let us balance the world's fate. Let's get that in there. How did I fuck up? Bees on the verge of extinction again. Many people in the hospital with poisoning from cow's milk. Okay. New trees planted in Cosmopolis City local dog park. Okay, so I didn't have to let that one live. Come one, come all. Ace Pilot hosts a dazzling air show. Okay, well, what was it? I'm sorry, let me just verify. It was 2 people. 2 people have to die, so I have to to. Freddy's been homeless for a long time, ever since they escaped their abusive home. They always felt like keeping on the move, never settling down until they found poetry. Now they go to all the local charity and culture events. I like you. I like you, Freddy. I really do. Kevin, born and raised at McIntyre Air Base, loves the thrill of flying planes in tense combat situations. Their family's history of military service, Kevin is dedicated to their spouse and 7-year-old child, rarely taking any time for themselves. Well, you sound nice. It sucked me in, that RPG element. They knew what they were doing. Developers are planning an update for the battle play. See, PC games are nice for clickbait over mobile games, because you actually get a game to play in the end. Versus when you're playing on mobile, you get an ad every 5 seconds and barely get to play anything. Sonia Laurent is the drummer, main contributor, and producer of the popular math rock band OCDC. All of their albums have 11 songs, which are exactly 4 minutes and 40 seconds long and composed as palindromes. They spend a lot of time in rehearsals. Mike, is something wrong with my mic? Can you not hear me? Or am I too loud? It's showing up fine for me. It went out, but I think that's Twitch Mobile. Okay, yeah, because I'm looking on my end, and it seems fine as far as I can tell. A liar and a grifter, Francois Fukushima is an ex-politician who spent many years writing books of ignorant nonsense. These words and actions caused a veritable butterfly effect of misery on a global scale, which they now profit off of. I think we can very easily say that this person has to die. The question is, which one of these people has to die? I like all of them. They're not bad people. Excuse me as I die slowly. So we have a nerd in a rock band. The Steam sale clickbait is extreme. It really was. I spent... Let's see, I spent an initial $50, then I spent another $10 to get Soul Calibur, and then I spent a little more than... I probably spent like $70 on the Steam sale, plus I got gifted like 3 or 4 games as well. The Steam sale really beat my ass. So let us decide the fate, first, of Sonia Laurent. Whoever we kill, that one person's dying, and everyone else is living. We realize this too. Sonia is a drummer in a math rock band, who does 11 songs at 4:40 each, palindromes. The other options are the homeless poet and the military good spouse. Should she live or should she die? Exclamation point die or exclamation point spare? Take your votes now. Because I cannot decide. I don't want to decide between these people. If I'm ultimately forced to decide, I'll probably kill her and let the other 2 live. But we're going to see what people think. I might have to go out and increase the timer, though, just because the chat lag. Okay, we didn't get any votes there. Let's try one more, and then I'll just decide if we get nothing. We have, he left his abusive home, and then decided to settle down to find poetry. Exclamation point die, or exclamation point spare. Should he live, should he die? See, he had an abusive home, and then he, escaped and found poetry, so I definitely want him to live. Then between these 2, he has a child. He's a little bit older than her. But because he has the family, I think I'm going to let him live. That's what I'm leaning towards, at least. Well, since we have no votes, I think that decides it. You're going to live, you're going to live. And you're gonna die. And Murder, She Wrote. Let's go report to the cat. I just checked the company and they have 2 other games. Are they also both kitty games? I feel like companies who make those kinds of games usually stay within that genre. Because you get associated with that. You can't leave that. As you enter, the cat paces around the table as if annoyed and irritated. Meow, the cat notes while casually twisting her round on the spot, pawing at the table. I take this to mean I'm doing well. The cat carelessly stretches and shakes herself, seeming more or less pleased. Oh, I thought I messed up. I was like, but I killed 2 people! A swift nod towards the door with her head makes it clear you should be leaving. Well, this cat doesn't mince words, does she? I'm just in and out with her. She's just like, wham bam, thank you ma'am, have a nice day.
Perhaps she requires a delightful gift for a significant friend.
I mean, I'd like to give you a gift, if I could. The Eye of Opnu. Okay, so this would give me mummy stuff. I still want the snow globe. So I need to give a lot for the snow globe. And I don't need an eraser, I don't make mistakes. As I literally made a mistake, like, 2 days ago. Let's go then. Some are, some aren't. Yeah, okay, so they did at least make one game that wasn't a titty game. Well, let's go to the office. My, your hands will be kept mighty busy today. That paper's red. What the darn have you been up to over at the office? From what I can see in the data, it looks like a proper mess. A total of 7 humans have to die. At least 2 humans with a religious background have to die. Spare any retired people, if possible. No time to waste. Get thee to it. Okay, retired people should live if possible. 2 people with a religious background. And 7 total. So only 1 of them gets to live. Jesus. Okay. Who'd we kill? Fancy Flying convinces government to increase funds for all-purpose fighter aircraft research. Research has been struggling due to aircraft being bad at literally everything. OCDC on hiatus after sudden death of main composer. That's not that loss. That should have lost the world. Popular political commentator dies of heart attack. Oops. Prolific serial killer remains on loose. AI breakthrough imminent, promises founder of Trans Global Inc. Okay, we have a lot of people. I don't like the fact that your paper's red. Michael Batar, 40, postal clerk. Michael's been a dedicated worker at the OK Grin. Yes, you listen up. Why are you such a tool? Sitting at your desk, going over all the profiles like a mindless drone. Time to break all the rules. I want you to do them all the profiles today. All of them. Prove you're not completely useless. But I love the pretty girls, because mayhem. Hashtag girlball. Honestly, pretty girls that cause mayhem are wonderful. We need chaotic women in the world. I know the audience for those games are men with shit stains, but honestly. Exactly, and there's a way to make those kinds of games tasteful, though. But they do, I feel like, tend to fan service towards those kinds of men. Like, they literally just want to make money off the dudes they know they're targeting. Junior goes door to door spreading the word of God, of a God entity. Since they look friendly and sympathetic enough, people let them into their homes. The people they've tried to speak with convert. The people they've tried to convert speak well of Junior's charm. Yet the Groshan congregation remains small. Okay, unfortunately, you might have to die because you're religious. How many religious people do we have? I'm gonna put this in a desk. It's in my way right now. Okay, we have a sect member. You're retired. We have to try and let you live if possible. Unemployed game designer, artist. Okay, so I think the 2 religious people have to die. Like, I just don't get a choice. You're gonna die. And you're gonna die. Well, let's just read who we're killing. Praise the revelation, cries Graham, the often so-called right-hand person of Mercury St. Ionis of classic glory. Little is known of their past, only that they joined the commune at the very beginning. They are seen as the organizational brain behind the whole affair. Because I'm tired of Orca and Dusties. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Okay, there's the religious people then. As a child, Balthazar starred in a series of somewhat popular, critically lambasted films, Mockery, and the subsequent demand to prove themselves drew to ruin their psyche. They soon spiraled into alcoholism and drug abuse until they met Mercury, who invited them to join the downridden path of glory commune. The tomboy era is played out. Give me plastic. I mean, yes, but at the same time, I feel like there is a lot of plastic in general, even if you don't even, you don't even have to ask for it. It's just there. Estranged from the grandchild in their life, Jop dreams gaining their favor in or more specifically after, death, by passing on their priceless heirloom necklace. A deed hard to perform while they live due to a restraining order. Then we have... David is the founder of the Transglobal Inc. Company, a company that produces high-tech gadgets like smartwatches and digital home assistants. For the past 5 years, David has been the foremost proponent of algorithms and artificial research. So I do kind of like him, because I did see him in the news. I think he's going to cause good things to happen in the world. Connie dropped out of high school to become a film star. After years of attempts, they've only managed to land one role in a rather embarrassing commercial. Turns out the competition to become an actor is vast. I miss triangle boobs. Oh my god, there hasn't been triangle boobs since, the very first, Laura Croft, I think. And that was a good amount of years ago. Just 1 second. Just had to close the door real quick. Fam's outside, existing. Meryl has been trying to make the greatest game for a while now, to find inspiration, and because they love traveling, they attend a diverse range of gaming events and conferences. It's really just a specific type of tourism. She also enjoys marathon running. I don't think any of you have done anything so fantastically that you have to live over this person who I think is going to innovate the world to a better place. I feel like someone should do it intentionally for fun. Oh, I'm pretty sure there's mods for it. If you play, Skyrim or something, I can almost guarantee there's, a triangle boobs mod. I have no doubts about that. There we go. Oh, excuse me. We've unmarked profiles. Thank God, I almost forgot about that. You get to live. And we'll call that a day. I did what was asked of me. I feel proud of myself. As you enter, you see the cat Supine, waving her paws in the air as if trying to bat something invisible. All of a sudden, she turns her attention to you, a devious glimmer in her eyes. Cat continues to stare, her tail wagging in a manner that seems pleased. Today went well. I think I feel even a bit proud. Lady Poynton sits in silence, an accusatory look in her eyes. I'm not to blame. Cat continues her silence. How could I have caused this? I do what I'm told. Cat slowly rotates her head to the right. Don't give me that look, I'm a good worker. Cat slowly rotates her head to the left. Why am I even yelling at a cat? Cat blinks. I have to contact Fate, I need answers. Cat glances at the odd-looking telephone on the table, and slowly shakes her head in what seems like a no. Not nice. Cat turns away, signaling her complete indifference of you. It means time to leave. Oh, so I can't just call Fate. Oink. What's oink? I got an achievement that I didn't intend to get. Chunk up the oink bank. Obviously when I was 14, this is fake and artificial and dumb. And now I'm like, can I be a Bratz doll? See, Bratz dolls are really cute, but I also feel like that's part of how they get you. They want you to feel like you have to be a Bratz doll, even though they are unrealistic.
This offers the best trait in the universe.
Does it? An imperial mortality, a coin, a thing which usually makes up the largest portion of any buried treasure. I know I want to buy these things, but I need to save the snow globe. I've been trying to save for the snow globe since the first time I played this. I will get this snow globe. We're gonna get this bread, and we're gonna get the snow globe.
Hey, we don't like what we see. It's suspicious.
What do you see and who are you? We still never, established any of that, because I still don't know who you are. When I turned 18, it was recent. I mean, it's fair. To each their own.
The profiles, the tasks, the chats. Too clean. Pristine. What a wreck. Listen to us, Reaper. Not the others.
My lips aren't full.
Yeah.
Oh, my lips are
me.
full. Barbie.
To me.
Yeah, no, Barbie doesn't like.
They're probably
Barbie is a very weird
now.
standard to go
Let's
by.
be
It's just part of the problems that Barbie's not realistic. Also, what is up with these fate women trying to tell me what to do? Like, I can make my own decisions.
What can old Mortimer offer you today?
Dark tape. Again, I want that, but I have to save right now. You know, Barbie is a very bad example of what women and even just men should look like. He's a little baby piggy.